Sometimes you just gotta kick it old school and jump on some dude's head. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we'll be counting down our top 10 favorite side-scrolling platform games. Number 10, Kirby's Adventure. Kicking off our list is the massive and stunning NES-era game that defined Kirby Mania. Its plot is simple. King Dedede split the pieces of the Star Rod among his friends, preventing the inhabitants of Dreamland from dreaming. So it's up to Kirby to retrieve the relic from the 7 worlds. Unique from most platformers of the time, this one featured difficult puzzles, a save feature, as well as cool powers that Kirby borrowed from enemies through his signature copy ability. Number 9, Super Meat Boy. Developed by the independent studio Team Meat, this indie game has players controlling a walking piece of meat out to save Bandage Girl from Dr. Fetus. Sounds disgusting, right? Well, this odd and addictive platformer contains over 300 levels filled with deadly obstacles. On top of the airtight controls, the central gimmick of Super Meat Boy is that after you beat a level, you get to watch all of your failed attempts play out at once. Juicy. Number 8, Little Big Planet. This puzzle platformer has become one of the most beloved exclusive titles for the Sony PlayStation. A current-gen take on the classic tropes, Little Big Planet employs a strong physics engine and creative level design to great effect. Cooperative online play and user-generated levels means that there's always something new to discover. Number 7, Rayman Origins. This multi-platform game by Ubisoft did the unthinkable and made a classic character popular again by placing him in an old-school setting. An adventure game filled with personality, it focused on Rayman and his pal Globox as they battle evil creatures that have invaded the Glade of Dreams. 4-player co-op, new abilities to acquire, and a zany art style ensure a fresh adventure from start to finish. Where else can you ride a mosquito? Number 6, DuckTales. This NES gem remains a beloved classic decades after its release. Developed by Capcom and based on the Disney cartoon show, it centers on Scrooge McDuck traveling across the globe collecting treasures to become the richest duck ever. This involves seeking out 5 treasures in the most incredible of environments, from the African mines to the Amazon, Himalayas, Transylvania, and the moon. His only gadget is his trusty cane, used for attacks and overcoming obstacles. Players hoping to give this one a try for the first time can play the modern remake, released in 2013. Number 5, Sonic the Hedgehog 2. This series was once a direct Mario competitor for the crown of 16-bit platforming. Of all his speedy adventures, the second spin turned out to be the one that truly broke the fun barrier, thanks to pairing Sonic with his own Luigi in the form of his best friend Tails. This time, the story is focused on stopping Dr. Robotnik from stealing the Chaos Emeralds to power his inventions, and to free your friends along the way. Number 4, Mega Man X. From all of the original Mega Man iterations, we'd give the crown to Mega Man 2 for best defining the series. However, the installment in the platforming action series that made the most impact on us is its successful attempt to retool it for a more mature audience in the form of Mega Man X. Non-linear level selection, hidden areas and upgrades, and an astounding amount of detail in the enemies and environments made Mega Man X a must-have SNES title. Number 3, Donkey Kong Country. While the original Donkey Kong was a true classic in its own right, this one took things out of the construction site and made the title character the hero. Developed by Rare, this was hands down the most visually spectacular platformer for the SNES. Never before seen graphic detail, immense level variety, and punishing difficulty gave intrepid gamers days upon days of memorable adventures. Number 2. Super Metroid. In this action-adventure platformer, gamers took on the role of bounty hunter Samus Aran as she fights to reclaim the stolen baby Metroid from the space pirates on the planet Zebes. This means navigating a large, open-ended world in which power-ups gave her access to new areas. Thankfully, with a game this complex and massive, it included a battery save option, rather than the cumbersome use of passwords. Perhaps the only game on this list to be truly elevated past the level of simple platformer, Metroid is in a genre all of its own. Number 1. Super Mario World. Taking the top spot on our list is a choice we finally agreed upon after many a workplace argument and a fair amount of soul-searching. While Super Mario 3 was essentially tied in our minds, it didn't have Yoshi. Taking place in Dinosaur Land, its story features the timeless MacGuffin of the princess getting captured, with the brothers traveling to defeat Bowser and his malevolent offspring. Pitch-perfect gameplay and delightful design, coupled with stunning 16-bit graphics, made this our winner. Which side-scrolling platformer is your all-time favorite? For more entertaining top 10s, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.